5 phrases that destroy the respect you receive. Respect, one of the most valuable currencies in life. You can't buy it, you can't beg for it, and you can't force anyone to give it to you. Respect is earned, and yet it can be lost in an instant, and very often it's not destroyed by your failures, but by your words. Have you ever noticed how some people speak, and immediately everyone listens? Their words carry weight. Their voice has authority, while others speak and it's as if no one cares. The difference is in how they communicate. Today you will discover 5 phrases that silently destroy the respect you receive. They may seem harmless, but they weaken your credibility, your influence, and your image. And more importantly, you will learn how to replace them with the wisdom of the Stoics. Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, Epictetus. Men who understood that our words reveal our character. So stay with me until the end, because changing the way you speak can completely transform the way the world sees you. And before we begin, make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and give this video a like. Here, you'll find deep reflections on Stoicism, discipline, and personal growth. Phrase 1. I can't. 2 small words, but they carry enormous consequences. When you say, I can't, you're not just describing a difficulty, you're declaring your own defeat. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, if something is possible for another human being, it is possible for you. Think about it. Does someone who constantly says, I can't, inspire respect? No. They inspire pity, and pity never builds respect. The Stoics remind us, we don't control the outcome, but we always control our effort. When you say, I can't, you abandon your responsibility to try. The replacement is simple. I can't yet, but I will learn. That small word, yet, changes everything. It turns you from a quitter into a learner. And learners are always respected. Respect isn't given to those who never fail. It's given to those who have the courage to face challenges. Phrase 2. It's not my fault. This is the anthem of weakness, the excuse of those who run from responsibility. Every time you say, it's not my fault, you shrink in the eyes of others. Because respect is never given to the one who hides. It's given to the one who takes responsibility. Seneca wrote, it is part of wisdom to accept responsibility, even for what is not entirely in our control. Imagine 2 leaders. One says, the project failed. It wasn't my fault. The other says, the project failed. I take responsibility and I will fix it. Which one earns more respect? The answer is obvious. Blame destroys trust, and without trust, respect cannot exist. So replace it's not my fault with I take responsibility and I will resolve this. That is strength, and strength earns respect. Phrase 3. I don't have time. We all have the same 24 hours. When you say I don't have time, what you're really saying is I don't know how to prioritize. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself, you could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do, say, and think. Time is life. When you waste it, you waste life. Think of someone who says, I don't have time to exercise, but they spend hours scrolling through social media. Or I don't have time to study, but they never miss their favorite shows. Do they really lack time? No, they lack discipline. Respect comes from those who own their schedule, not those who excuse themselves. So instead of saying, I don't have time, say, it's not my priority right now. That small shift shows clarity and self-control, and people respect those who control their time instead of being controlled by it. Phrase 4. That's not fair. This is the cry of immaturity. The world is not fair. It never has been. Epictetus taught, do not wish for events to happen as you want them to. Wish for them to happen as they do, and you will find peace. When you say that's not fair, you sound like someone expecting the world to bend to your desires. But life does not work that way. People don't respect those who complain. They respect those who act, even when life is unfair. So remove that phrase from your vocabulary. Don't cry for fairness. Stand firm in resilience, because respect is not born from complaints. It's born from strength. Phrase 5, that's just how I am. This is perhaps the most dangerous of all. It's the phrase of stagnation. When you say, that's just how I am, you are declaring that you refuse to evolve. But Marcus Aurelius wrote, the life of a man is what his thoughts make of it. You can change. You must change. That is the path to growth. Those who hide behind, that's just how I am, may find comfort, but they will never earn respect. Respect is born from transformation, from the courage to improve, to adapt, to discipline yourself daily. Never limit yourself with this phrase, because it's not how you are, it's how you choose to be. Conclusion, now you know the truth. There are phrases that silently corrode the respect others have for you. Eliminate these 5. I can't. It's not my fault. I don't have time. That's not fair. That's just how I am. Replace them with responsibility, discipline, resilience, and openness to growth. The Stoics remind us, we cannot control the external world, but we can always control ourselves. And respect is born exactly from that inner control. So tell me in the comments, which of these phrases do you recognize in yourself, and which will you eliminate starting today? If this video resonated with you, share it with someone who needs to hear this message. And don't forget to subscribe and activate the notifications. Respect is not asked for, respect is earned. And it begins with the words you choose to speak.